the second bout of the evening to be called over 3 2-minute rounds under amateur mixed martial arts rules in the 64 kilogram category. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, please welcome Chen. Standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, please welcome Charlotte Mckintyre.
Big right hand from Chen off the bat.
Straight in on that takedown, used it to close the distance. Mckintyre was looking like to take the back, scoots round.
Yeah, seatbelt position.
Jenna looking to turn in. He's giving the back up, hooks goes in. Jenna really struggling here, aggressive start from Mckintyre, Dave. She looks like she's got that rear naked choke in. Might be on the chin, but it looks like it's very tight from here. Jenna doing a good job. Very tight in that lock.
Yeah, difficult to see from our vantage point. It's whether Jenna can come into full guard or can she stay on her back. I think, as I say, it's difficult to see. I think Jenna's ended up in guard now. Yeah, good work from her. We can see clearly now.
Very tight rear naked choke attempt from Mckintyre right off the bat.
Yeah, you saw early she looked like she might go for the guillotine, then ended up taking the bat, used seatbelt well, and unlucky not to get the finish, but now let's see what she's got. I think she's in half guard on the bottom here. Chen putting down a lot of pressure there with that crossface.
Chen maintaining top position, but as you say, Dave, maintaining that forearm control, cross-facing, but not able to do a massive amount.
No, I think Mckintyre's trying to get back out to the back if she can. She's trying to snake this hip out here and maybe reach around and get the back again.
And that's the end of the first round. Real back and forth grappling exchanges, Dave.
Yeah, and you know, it's great to see these ladies down here competing at the amateur ranks. You know, great to see the GPUK team bringing through some ladies on the card. Obviously, the scene ever expanded in the UK.
I think in the UK and in general, Dave, I mean, the revolution we've seen with the popularity of women's mixed martial arts of the last 5 years, it's unheralded. If we'd have had this conversation regarding the popularity of women's MMA and the potential of women headlining pay-per-view events, it was unfathomable 5 years ago. There wasn't that avenue and there wasn't that platform, and thanks to the high-profile stars that have been introduced by the organisations, your Ronda Rouseys, your Joanna and Jaceks, that there's a lot more. The spotlight's there a lot more. There's more of a progression for these ladies, and also because there's more ladies, you get more chance of fairer matches happening. Because before it was anybody fighting anybody because there wasn't the depth and there wasn't the talent there, and now it's great that there's promotions giving women's MMA a chance to shine, really. Second round underway, another furious start. Jenna closes the distance, but it's Mckintyre pushing her opponent forward in the cage. Mckintyre landed a nice knee to the body in that exchange, Dave.
Yeah, looking to get those legs together and get this action back down to the floor. Good takedown. Does well to go into the half guard as well, get that head on the opposite side.
Diligent work from Mckintyre thus far.
Yeah, she's shown really good basics, Ben, and strong grappling.
And if we're talking fighters at this level, and when we look at the amateur ranks of mixed martial arts, you often find that sound fundamentals will get you a very long way.
Yeah, as she moves into mount and probably going to look, yeah, she's postured up now and look to punish her opponent. Difficult the mount position, obviously, with no strikes to the head on the ground, I believe, Ben.
It's not as disadvantageous, really. There's only so many options that you've got. I mean, it's very hard to stop somebody to the body with punches from the mount position. You just don't have the leverage and you don't have the target. So the real risk you've got is that your only option is to hold position, go for the body, or go for a submission, which obviously you're in risk of losing the position at that point. And in these short rounds, it's very, the risk-reward kind of status of something like that is it's very comparable.
Yeah, I'm surprised their opponent's given up her back, because there really is no need to in the mount without those headshots, Ben. I mean, you usually see people make mistakes when they're getting hit a lot. Is Mckintyre going to have time for this choke? I think she might just run out of time again. Goes palm to palm.
And that's the end of the second round. Very similar to the first. Fast-paced from both ladies. Mckintyre, for me, looking the more imposing of the two fighters, and I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, I mean, credit to Chen Jana. She's a very strong fighter, but so far it's just that extra bit of grappling prowess of Charlotte Mckintyre. There's, as you say, at this kind of amateur level, the sound grappling fundamentals make such a difference, and she's just been able to get the action to the ground. You know, she's had the back a couple of times in this fight so far. She's looked strong in the mount, and although Jana's holding on, she hasn't really been able to mount any serious, offense of herself, whether that be a sweep or a submission attempt. Whenever it's been on the ground, she's been in bad positions. And Mckintyre, as we always say, it's difficult to judge from the commentary position, but it's surely 2 rounds up now, and Jana's looking at needing a finish in this one.
One more round, just like this last one. Roll your legs, roll your legs. Hands up, bro, chin down. Take your time. You know straight shots, let's go. Straight shots. Jab, jab, cross, come on, let's go.
Big shot from McIntyre, 2 big rights.
Yeah, beautiful right hand round the corner from McIntyre. That really hurt Jana.
Take your time now. Don't rush, take your time. If you can meet your hands, do it.
Yeah, nice little right hand round the corner. Now looking for that takedown again. Head on the outside, might look for a double leg. Got to be a little bit careful with that head position.
Another big takedown from McIntyre, and that's been the story of this fight so far, Dave.
Yeah, straight into side control. I expected to mount pretty quickly off this. And if it's anything like the previous round, Jana did turn her back and gave up her back, so... Good work from Jana to get the half guard there. But she's completely flat out. She needs to get on her side.
And there's the mount that you spoke of, taken expertly.
Yeah, Jana trying to get to her side. There is, as I said, I don't think she should give up her back here. But she has done, and McIntyre's got time to work now in this round. Not sure if that's under the chin. Needs to get her left arm behind Jana's head as well and get some proper leverage on that. She's completely flat out and she gets the tap. Wow, good performance. Good performance from Charlotte Mckintyre. Looked very well rounded in the grappling department and was just too much for Chen Jana. Tough individual, but McIntyre just too much on the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, please. And so, ladies and gentlemen, at a time of 1 minute, 46 seconds of the third round, your winner by rear naked choke in the red corner, Chen Mckintyre. And as your opponent last year for Chen,